Welcome back to The Breakdown. Coach Sharon Moskowitz with USA Wheelchair Rugby. I am their strength and conditioning coordinator, here to break down how to plan a workout. So the first key component is to really address the space that you have, whether you're at home or in a gym. The first thing to think about is how are you going to move in between exercises? So before you even think about what exercises you want to do, understanding your layout is really important, because you could design the best workout possible, but if it requires a lot of downtime or a lot of logistical concerns, then the workout's not going to work. We want to make sure that whenever you're planning a workout, it always fits with the design that you have, the weights that you have, the equipment you have available, and especially the space in which you're working. Especially when you're working out at home, if your idea is to throw something but you don't have space to throw, or if you're looking up workouts and it's not considering your space, then that can be a pretty big concern. So when planning a workout, the first thing to consider is space and logistics. Second, we always want to make sure that you are doing complementary moves. So you can think about this in doing the front and the back of something. Sometimes when we're layering in exercises, we're not giving ourselves enough rest or recovery, and that can be intentional, but I would always err on the side of a little bit of extra rest and recovery to ensure safety, which leads me to my third really important priority is safety of movement. If you are a wheelchair user, or if you have balance concerns, you use some type of assistive technology for ambulation of any kind, making sure that you are always safe is the biggest thing. And that falls into logistics just a little bit as well. When you're planning your workout, we're going to consider rest. We're going to consider muscle groups. So whatever you did yesterday, you shouldn't be doing today. Different muscle groups. So if you did bicep curls today and overhead presses, the alternative to that could be tricep extension, which is the opposite. Tricep extension and pulls, some type of maybe a bent row to complement those two different exercises. And check out our video library to see what an overhead press, a bent row, a bicep curl, or a tricep extension may look like for you. I'll come back next time on the breakdown with different ways to layer in specific exercises. Check you later.